Hey, what's going on guys? Quick and Breezy here, back with another video. And today I figured while I was working on a couple other World of Tanks Blitz videos that I have footage for, I would just get out a live games video for you guys. I haven't done one in, I think, about a week, maybe a little bit more. Um, but yeah, so at least it's been at least like 5-6 days since we've done a live games video, so figured why not. It's about 7 a.m. People are starting to log on to the game. People are waking up, like myself. Just woke up not too long ago. You can probably hear it in my voice, but figured we'd start off with the T-62A, a tank that I haven't played as much recently. I actually just got the crew maxed out uh, today, or well, I guess yesterday. So I'm excited to kind of get to know the tank a little bit better. I think I mastered it once in the time it took me to get from 75 to 100% crew, because I never spend gold on upgrading my crew. So one master isn't too bad. I'd like to get some more out in it though, because it is quite a strong tank, especially put in a hull down position against other mediums and lights, which this map does give ample opportunity for actually. There's quite a few positions that can be used hull down, so we'll see which way our team goes and follow suit. It looks like the majority want to go right. So I mean, we can go right, because this side does have a very good hull down. Yeah, alright. This looks good. This will give us an opportunity to sit right here on D and use our incredible DPM and hopefully just pump out shell after shell after shell. Let's see what we got. Alright, well, they're going A. Oh, an E100. That is not the type of tank I wanted to come across. He does not have the big gun though, which does make him just that much less of a threat. However, this tank cannot actually penetrate the turret armor of an E100. Believe it or not, it is crazy. Let's just reverse. Let's not try and tempt this T95 too much. Let's just keep getting shells in when I can. I don't want to tempt fate too much. There we go. Well, their 4005 has already been cleared. The T92 or T95 is still coming at me, so I'll just keep getting shells off into his hatch, and he is just bum rushing me. Oh, well, that was a bad shot in mine. But now he's on a reload, and when he's on a reload, you know what that means. We can just get right up in his face and make sure we clear him. There we go. So now we have a couple tanks behind us. The T92E1 I would really like to clear if possible. Our Object 704 definitely needs to help me clear this M60, but for now we can just start pumping some shells into the M60. It'll be a little bit hard for him to get return fire on me due to the angle we are at and our incredible DPM. Let's just get another shell right to the top of his tank. Let's just back up a little bit. There we go, he's pushing down again, so let's just get one more shot to the top of his tank. We're at 2,500 damage, our E100, or our DE100 is behind us now. But let's just, ooh, that was a bad ricochet, and there we go. Our VK came to the rescue there. I would like to get behind this Minotaur and let the chieftain sort of handle business over there. Get a nice little shell off, even though it bounced. Just snap a real quick shell, see what happened. And now we are almost behind the Minotaur, so that's very good. I think we will end up getting behind him, assuming he's facing the other way. There we go. Now let's just pump our adrenaline and get one more shell off into his back. I'm guessing the 183. Yep, we'll finish off the E100, and then boom, we finish off the Minotaur. About what, 3,000? Yeah, 3,300 damage dealt. Not the best game, not the worst game by far. That T95 just kept charging and charging, but we were able to just keep putting shells on his hatch, and only took one in return, so not too bad at all. Let's see what the team was like. Or 183 to pretty good damage. Nice. Yeah, pretty good all around. But let me decide which tank we're gonna run next, and I'll be back. And we're back. We're here in the Maus on Yukon. So, got some water, hopefully that'll help my throat a bit. Anyways, this tank is actually pretty decent, assuming that we do have a bit of a brawl on the flag, on the capture point. So we'll see how it goes. I've been really loving the Maus since they must have done something with the alpha. And I talked about this before. I think it was the last live games video, or maybe it was a mastery video, because I did mastery the tank a couple different times. But the alpha on this tank just feels amazing now. I'm not too sure what they did. That was just not that well aimed, but I'm not too sure what they did, but the tank just feels great. And we need to push up here and do something. That chieftain is on the left. I'm not worried about the chieftain at all, so I'll just push right across, and I'm going to start side scraping right here because their team is of course right there. Send a nice 446 into the top of his tank. Not the best, not the worst. I think the 704 just fired, I believe, so we'll get a nice shell off right there. And then now I'm just going to try and angle against both of the tanks here if I can. There we go, there's one, and here comes the Kronvog, so I'll just angle up against him as well. Get a nice shell. Not into that 704, but we'll just keep shaking. And there we go, we deflect one from the 704. Now I'm just going to keep backing up, send another shell to the Kronwagen. There we go, deflect the shell from him. Just keep backing up, using my armor as best I can here. And there we go. Let's get a return shell. Oh wow, that was low alpha. That was interesting. I am actually in quite a bad position right here. But let's see if we can just get a nice shell to finish off the Foch. We do, very nice. The 60 TP is behind, probably going to push for our Type 61. But overall, I think we are going to win this game. Let's see, the chieftain just barrels around the corner. We'll finish him off. The Kronwagen is getting as far away as possible now. So I'm going to push up around this corner and get as close to the 60 TP as I can. If I can, maybe I'll try and face hug him. But Kronwagen's down. This is going to be an easy win. I barely did anything but block some damage at the very least. And let's just pump on our premium, and the Type 71 will finish off the 60 TP. So pretty low damage, I'm not going to lie. I pushed very aggressive, but I think that my aggressive push was actually quite good for the team, because they were able to push up then. It looks like the standard B is just YOLOing across this as quick as he can, so we'll just do that and finish him off. 3 kills, not that bad, only 2,600 damage dealt. I think I did, outside of the one really bad shot to the track of the 704, I think it was actually pretty decent, because yeah, damage block 3,000, so I was able to be a pretty good distraction for my team there. Let's take a look. I feel like there was a pretty good balance of teammates or damage across the team, so not too bad. Couple wins in a row. Let's see if we can keep the streak going. Alright, I think we will do a game in the 60 TP because it is the tank's birthday, and I absolutely love this tank. It is probably number 4 or 5 of my favorite tanks in tier 10. So I need to actually put on there we go, we'll just put on a couple boosters there, since we do have all the bonuses. Let's see. Well, I don't think we should do heavy side at all, because They have 3, so I think I will push over towards Seaside. Maybe get a good haul down position. That's what the 60 TP is good at, is that haul down kind of heavy tank, just hold the line type deal. And it looks like their team actually did too, even though they have more heavies, which is fine. That just means we will be brawling here in the dunes. Oh, and of course my shell was blocked by the E50. I could have definitely finished off the 183, but let's see if that Leopard pokes that again. Let's see, come on Leopard, you know you want to. Alright, poke it one more time and I'll just shoot your turret. Alright, well. He doesn't seem to be interested. These guys are gonna get real annoying real fast, so we're just gonna push up on them. We know the heavy tanks are over there. I'll just take another shell. It doesn't really bother me too much. We can also put on our tungsten and dunk a shell into the hill. Perfect. Well, wow. We are kind of just wiping this team, and I have done nothing. I have done literally absolutely nothing. Let's see, the Object 907 did dunk his shell as well, and I will... Alright. Wow. You know what? Sometimes this is what happens. I've never... Oh, wow. And it looks like their autoloader, I think, is back there. I think their T-57 Heavy is sitting back here. Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those games. He's sitting like right up here, I believe. He's sitting like right there, or something like that. Surprised I haven't spotted him though, being this close. Anyways, this is just how it goes sometimes. I've never had issues showing losses or actual bad games. This has been a very bad game. And yes, there is their AMX. Let's just get a nice nice HE into the side of his turret. He is obviously pushing around because he knows we're on a reload, so I'm going to angle up just a little bit if I can. I'm just going to repair that. I'll get another shell into his turret. There we go, we deflect that one. And I highly doubt we will do the last shell on this guy. Maybe. Maybe I'll just hold him right here and finish him off. Get a little bit more damage. There we go. Alright, well. My 1,500 damage was all dealt to the AMX. It would have been nice if I could have done something earlier, but that's just you know what happens sometimes. Sometimes you don't hit your shells at all. Really unfortunate, and not the best game when it comes to being in a birthday game, but whatever. Let's give the new tank a try. The WZ-114. I think it looks amazing, but I think it could be a little stronger. I might just not be playing the tank correctly. Maybe I've had bad RNG with teams being in a tier 10 game here, but that doesn't really bother me too much. I just haven't performed too well in the tank since it was released, and we'll see what we can do here. I think the tank as a whole isn't that bad. The Alpha feels amazing. The only thing that's actually weird about the tank that you would never suspect because it's supposed to be a super heavy is the armor. The armor is okay, but you don't get as many bounces as you would think. It's quite weird. It's honestly quite weird. And of course we take the Bosch 115 and oh my god. Very unfortunate start so far. I'm just gonna back up. Oh my god. Yeah, this is very rough. Let's see if we can just, there we go. We do sneak a shell into the Type 71. A very low roll. This tank I think has an alpha of, or it can do up to 588 damage per shot. So I am on a 1-shot for some tanks and a 2-shot for others, so this is the time when I gotta be careful. And let's just get a nice... Okay. Well, we've we've got our adrenaline pumping now, so let's see if we are able to maybe get a shell off onto the Kronwagen back there. Let's see, yes, there it is. Nice, nice HE right to his butt. He did bounce, and then as well as the M6 Yo bounced too. So let's just see if we can get another shell onto the Yo's lower plate before getting back into cover. I do want to make sure that WZ does not poke around the corner and shoot me. There we go, there's the Yo. Get a nice shell into his lower plate, 454. So not too bad. Our Maus does get taken out though. And for some reason our Rex has not pushed up yet, which is quite worrisome. I really do not like that. Let's see. I'm really not going to like it if this WZ does push. So I'm just going to try and hide now, get a nice shell into the Type 71, and face hug this guy as much as I can. Ooh, the Yo's gonna finish me off from behind though. Oh, or not. Wow. Well, there we go. Let's finish off the WZ111G. Could have just said 111G, but let's see if we can stay face hugged enough to not be killed by this M6 Yo. I'm trying. Oh, and the side armor just could not withstand it there. Ended up being an actual decent game after a pretty bad start. Let's see. Oh, this Ritter could not finish off this Kronwagen. Let's see if he does. That would be a 5-kill game. Might be a mastery. There we go. So he did finish him off, 5 kills. Let's see how good he did. I'm very interested. And I don't think I did the best, but at least 2,500, yeah, so it's an alright game. Definitely could have been better, but let's see. Okay, the Cease guy gave me a... Where's he at? Ah, here we go. Yep, so we'll just do that. We'll give him a fist bump. Let's see, the Ritter, oh well, it might be a mastery. Yeah, mastery for the Ritter. Congrats to him, well played. And let's do one more game. I need to decide which tank I want to play though. So I'll be back. Alright, welcome back guys. We are on Mines, and we are playing in the ISU-152 Tundra. The new camouflage for the ISU-152. I think it looks absolutely incredible. I absolutely love it. However, we do spawn on the wrong side. I really dislike this side for tank destroyers. I much prefer the other side, as I think most everybody does, because that side just tends to be better. But hey, we will see what we can do right here. I don't think that T92E1 will try to push up the hill. That doesn't look like it. So now we just kind of sit back and wait and see which of their tanks are actually going to do any sort of pushing. And I would not be surprised if basically none of them do, because there is not a lot of heavy tanks in this game. Oh well. Let's see, we might be able to get one to push up. There is the T92. I don't want to fire quite yet. Well, there's the T32, so we'll put a nice shell into his side. I should... Oh, I was spotted. Okay. I am quite surprised about that one, I'll be honest. I did not expect to be spotted at all. But let's see if the T32 does end up pushing. Does not look like he is. Oh. Yes, he is going to push around, so we can just sit right here. Put a nice shell once more into his upper plate. A nice 700, but I did take a big shell in return, and now I'm basically a one-shot, unfortunately. I think I'll start lining up a shell onto the T32 just in case he wants to push around that corner. I'm doing my best to stay hidden. There is the AMX AC-48 over there, which I unfortunately could not really get a good shell off to help against that Pantera. So that does kind of suck. I doubt that T-32 is sitting there, but I really don't. You know, we'll just, yeah, I figured. And that's exactly why, because now I have a good shell onto the Pantera. But I'll pop Adrenaline, see if I can get it off in time. Let's see. Just need to poke out a little bit more. There we go. Oh! And a nice ammo rack on him right there. You like to see that. The T-32 is pushing up just a little bit, so we will push up and finish him off right here. Get a nice shell into the lower plate. Make sure we aim. And it is now a 3 versus 3. The T-92 is all the way over in Africa. Let's see if we're able to just kind of shoot a little shell over there. I saw dirt pop up, so I did not hit anybody. Hopefully these two can finish off this SMC or SMB. Really hope this guy fires when I do. Please, WT, fire. Oh my god, I think the WT is AFK. Yeah, the WT is AFK. Wow. Well, it could have been a win. I honestly think this could have been a win. And that's a shame. Oh, now he's back. Alright, well, you know what? He's back now, of course. He's back when literally he just lost us the game. That sucks. Let's just wait for him to actually die so we can see. Yes, there's the Ron Borzig. Come on, Ron Borzig, you just... There we go. I think we would have won if this WT had actually been active. Kind of a shame. But we'll see how good we did. Our first defeat, we were on a 5-game win streak, 3,215 damage dealt, destroyed 2, damage 3, we did get that ammo rack, and wow, yeah, pretty strong game from us, but hey, when you got a guy like this on your team who just is AFK, that's kind of the way it goes sometimes, but hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless, and I'll got it, oh, wow. It is early. I'll use that excuse only this once. Words are much harder than playing. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.